gotta be on the same team so that
The
it's
stick
over
of the
together.
selfie.
Have you ever felt like you were chasing the wrong things in life? I went on a trip with my old college friends, and there sparked an insight I wanted to share with you. In this vlogged adventure, I will explain why we pursue goals and achievements, putting them into a larger context to help you understand what human psychology is evolving towards, and ultimately, for you to truly see. I've experienced many things in my 24 years on this planet, whether that was my introduction to self-help by learning meditation, overcoming social anxiety, and meeting amazing people who have given me incredible perspectives on life. One perspective that has come up for me is the different desires we have in life.
Good morning, everyone. Today I embark upon a drive to Wisconsin, to New Jersey on Thursday, and then the next day to Saratoga Springs, upstate New York. I'm going to be seeing old friends, and I'm very excited to have this next week to enjoy times like these.
Spiritual people that I've met from practicing and learning meditation desire certain things. Business and salespeople I've worked with want different things. I think it's easy to label people as higher or superior than others. Say spiritual people being high and mighty, whilst the business person has desires that are maybe selfish or bad. Which one is right? From the very moment I've been introduced to conflicts like this, I felt a pull that there was something deeper than this, that there was a bigger picture not being seen. Holistic self-development is something I care about. I find that it's easy to get locked into one way of thinking for a Buddhist, for an entrepreneur, a human rights activist, a content creator. And to illustrate my point, when I see people on podcasts or street interviews talking about, let's say, the dating market, pitchforks come out in the comment section from all tribes, red pill, blue pill, black pill, whatever it is. I always look at this and say to myself again, these people are not seeing the bigger picture. So what is it? What is life all about? I introduce to you Abraham Maslow.
All right, so we made it in Madison, Wisconsin. Here now, how are we feeling about this upcoming weekend?
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be lit.
What does that usually indicate?
It's probably just the vinyl is not like it's beat up. I think that's just the it was just the boot number because like it's like a flea market.
From
A few blocks away, Spider-Man starts on his moonlight journey.
Hey, wait a minute. My subconscious must have been working overtime because it just put two and two together and came up with four.
Abraham Maslow was a psychologist that developed a model of psychological development in the 1940s, purely based on desire. This is known as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It emphasizes the fulfillment of inherent human needs in order of importance, leading to self-actualization and transcendence. And this is what the model looks like. We start from physiological needs to safety, love and belonging, esteem, and like I said, self-actualization and transcendent needs. That means basic things like food, water, sleep, sex. That's near the bottom of the pyramid. And we have things like employment and having shelter for yourself, to eventually friendships and family members who you have love and connection with. And then we get to having respect from our peers around us for the contributions we make to the tribe or society, and eventually creativity, morality, philosophy, giving back to the community and creating a positive change on society. And then at the very top, truth, spirit, God, consciousness, these very esoteric concepts we may say. And this video is not so much about those things, but the point is the model demonstrates how we're evolving in terms of what we want.
All right, chat, we just made it to the airport.
Chat.
We're in Wisconsin, and we're going to New Jersey, connecting flight in Charlotte, and then next New Jersey, and then Saratoga next day.
good with the bang, smile, That's what Nick's gonna do right now.
Get the shine.
He's gonna get the shine
Gotta
on the
get the
shoes.
shine. Gotta get him shined up for the weekend. Gotta have him shiny, squeaky clean. For
Mad clean, bro. Mad clean. Well, interesting thing just happened here at the Charlotte airport. We were walking past one of the bathrooms, and near where our gate is, and I see someone walk past us, and I look at him, and it's Justin Waller. Probably seen him on podcasts and stuff on YouTube and a lot of short form content. I looked at him, I was like, that's him. And he went into the bathroom. I was like, shit. So Nick comes over here with the stuff, and I'm just like, can you watch my stuff? I go over there, I go back to the area, fill up our water bottle. He comes out, I'm like, are you Justin Waller? And he's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, yo, dude, I saw you on YouTube and stuff. And he's like, oh, cool, man. And he's a really nice guy. It's very, very short, quick interaction. Fist bumped him, wished him well in his day. Yeah, very funny. I don't particularly agree with a lot of the viewpoints he's had on a lot of these online platforms, things like Fresh and Fit and whatnot, and Red Pill, but it's good to have those little interactions, just positive energy, regardless if anyone's famous or not, because it's like, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. When I was exposed to spiritual work in the beginning of my self-development journey, I framed my life purely from the top two levels. I was a college kid barely thinking about post-grad life. Then, when college ended, I was hit with reality. I had no job prospects, wasn't certain about my life purpose, and I had no clear means of making money, aka the lower needs of the pyramid. This is not an uncommon thing. For example, look at the stereotypical spiritual hippie, the one who lets go of material desires to realize truth, God, spirit. Simultaneously, they're broke and they have no job, or they have unresolved relationship issues that they are not confronting. However, on the other hand, there are people who focus on surface level, meaningless rabbit holes, such as sex, money, validation. I see this all the time with YouTubers, and of course, in my age group is Gen Z. The desire for attention is such an insatiable craving that comes up with people creating online and wanting to be accepted. It's run rampant. If I'm being honest, I see that all the time and it makes me sad. Alright, we just touched down Newark, New Jersey. We got the man Randy over here. He joined us on the journey. This is the man of the hour. Bachelor party for this man here. We got it here. We got the water. We got the everything.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, I can't see that. But while it makes me sad, it's important for me to frame this in terms of the pyramid, and I invite you to look at each of them as a part of it. The human mind has a deep craving to be right, and esteem itself in a certain ideology. These are two camps, but really I see them as two sides of the same coin. Both fall into this same mechanism. It's a lack of questioning things, a lack of self-reflection.
They do now.
Whoa, look at that. Look how far it goes. Look at that.
Yo.
That's so cool. I don't know I ever thought to do that.
We got vlogging.
And we're going off.
It's gonna turn into one of those like horror sound films. Yeah. It's like happy. It's happy. Like, yeah, we're playing golf. We ran out of food. We have no Wi-Fi.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice shot.
When I enjoy something like that deep feeling in my heart of making a video like this, say it actually positively affects someone watching this, that feels like what life is all about. And in times like this, when I share joy with my friends who I care about, that also feels like what life is all about. But of course, there are different components of this pyramid, and understanding that additionally onto the gratitude for the things you get. Of course, we feel grateful for everything we have in life. That's why, when you're practicing gratitude, we're grateful for food, water, shelter. A lot of people on earth don't even have the pleasure of enjoying the lowest levels of the pyramid. A very ugly reality. It's easy to forget that if you're living in a first world country like the United States. We're using a 3D printed contraption that Dan printed out with this, and it actually works. So you printed this top part out, and the whole, like, no, but you meant it was individual pieces you had to put together, you said, right?
Yeah, it's like 6 pieces.
There's
or
6
something.
pieces.
Or maybe a little more.
I got like 10 more ounces.
Yeah, that's a 16
Bachelor in freaking Saratoga. I don't even know where we are, but we're on some rooftop bar. It's pretty cool. There's like a club downstairs. Yeah, we're here. We came, we saw. It was a wild, it was an interesting night. Interesting night.
Do we have to go up multiple floors?
I gotta go up a little bit.
I invite you to look into your own life and recontextualize parts of it into this model as motivation. Motivation. What do you mean by that, Joe? Well, for me, I want to use beautiful times with friends as motivation to fuel the creation of more moments like this, to get your finances in check, your food, your relationships, to add more onto like this Gen Z example I was speaking on before. You know, a lot of people get caught up in getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and that's the means to an end. If I can just get into a relationship, everything would be all set and fine. Now, I want you to zoom out, and I want you to look at it as an integral part of your growth journey, not the end. I am advocating for a pragmatic understanding of how you are heading to the top of the pyramid. Instead of working a job to get money and retire in the Bahamas, you know, the 4-hour work week, work your career to free up time to explore what means the most to you. And even for me, instead of creating YouTube videos and focusing on views, create because I love to create from a cause that means a lot to me, and even for anyone who's creating on this platform with the sense of wanting to impact. The mind will always want more, and the endlessness is a discussion for another day. My point is this: where are you sticking your head down a rabbit hole? Where do you need to rip your head out of it and look at the bigger picture? These memories before you are motivation for me. I feel so grateful for them, and the last thing I want is it to be a rare thing.
That's what matters.
We'll go off to get food. Yeah, right. This reminds me a lot of Patchogue back on Long Island. Very chill around the town. It's the last day before we head out tomorrow, so enjoying every moment we got. Abundance of this is a gift, and to make this happen, I must keep creating financial abundance for myself, to see more of friendship. This is about thinking long-term instead of short-term. We are not often used to doing that, but I invite you to extend that to yourself. So, are you chasing the wrong things in life? What does the top of the pyramid look like for you? Or what could it look like? You may not know, and that's okay, but contemplate that. Great party, great times.
Thanks for having us. Yep, see you then.
Sometimes these deep questions that we ask ourselves, answers will come up from intuition that you may not understand, but they point to something deeper than you may have realized. And how are you going to create a strong foundation to make these highest aspirations real? Whatever it is, believe in yourself and trust in the process every day, because I know you can do it. With great power and great responsibility always, Joe. Nice. We are leaving. The Bachelor Odyssey has come to an end. See you later. It's been a ride.